Hey, what's up everybody? Spabrog here, and I'm here to give you the H-Hour Weekly Community Update number 25. This week, we got a nice little bulky patch for the most part, but we didn't get exactly what we wanted, but I know a lot of us are happy with the changes, so let's get into it. It's pretty dense. Actually, not too dense, but very, visually and aesthetically, it's very pleasing to people who are watching, so that's a good thing. So I streamed last night. Right now I'm filming this. This is Tuesday, because tomorrow I have a lot of stuff to do. So let's just get into it. Yeah, so patch notes came out March 5th, and there was a lot of refinement to framework processes, so things that have to do with coding, logic, HUD stuff, user interface, all that good stuff. There was also a change to the camera view to add a new boom or spring arm. I don't know what that means exactly, but from playing, what you notice is that the camera collisions are kind of non-existent, and I'll get into that in a bit because I'll get into more detail. There's changes to character movement ability at the end of the round and match, update the spectating view, in addition of another camo, and in addition to workshop and some bugs. So before we get any further, no, we did not get the workshop this week. I'm gonna hit you with the bomb in a couple of minutes, so don't worry, we're gonna get it, but just it wasn't here for this week, right? So let's get the technical stuff out of the way. They're reworking a framework code, so there's a lot of improvements added for cleanup activities for the UI, HUD, and logic. So addition of new parent classes, I don't know what that means, moving content to new reset logic, reworked UI and HUD processes, nameplate and minimap icons and then like a bunch of other stuff that has to do with like the logic of the game. So like I think there was stuff like where blood from the round before would not get deleted, things like that, and then like if you shoot a hostage they would just like take damage but no blood would come out. So little things like that they actually cleaned up. So a lot of little things under the hood that polished the game a little bit. So now there's a third camo, right, for every character. So you got the 3 terrorists and you got the 3 SOF operatives, and man, that desert camo is badass. I love it. Every character maybe it's because like every time I get something new I just like abuse it to the end, but the desert camo is legit. Like if you play as Lucky, it reminds you of Night Stalker, like a Night Stalker character. If you play as Sergeant Bob, he kind of, he looks the same. He has the same helmet and stuff, but the camo's badass. And if you use Connor Thomas, wow, these guys just look awesome, man. Like it just feels a lot more clean, Like I like the fact that I could pick my dance. I like the fact that I could pick my character. I could pick my camo, so I look different in game. So kudos to that. So in total, you could get like 9 different variations of characters. So in theory, everybody could look different on your team if it's an 8v8. So very cool, and I love it because there's time, like I've actually in my head I've always had this theory where like if I know how this guy looks and he killed me the last round, I'm going for him. So let's say I rushed in Sismus, like this happened last night, and I was like, I forgot what my score was, 13-0, and then I got killed by what's this dude's name? Shit, I forgot. Whatever. And then I remember how his costume was and stuff, and his camo. So I saw a guy pass by me, I'm like, nah, it's not him, but he always like camps over here this round. And then I actually got my vengeance and made me feel all, warm inside. It's pretty sad, but whatever. So that's cool. The more camos the better. Obviously we don't want like a million camos and then the gameplay isn't changed, but hey, aesthetically it's very pleasing. So moving on, weapon tuning. So they did add a little bit shotgun fixing. So I haven't really tried it. I know I tried like the other day before the patch, trying to play with the shotgun. I'm like, didn't they fix it? I remember reading something about it. I think in the quick look it was just saying that they were gonna add like an additional pellet and more damage to improve effectiveness. So apparently it's better. I don't know. I gotta try it myself. You know what? I might do that later. So we'll see. Alright, so this is the cool stuff. So new broom or spring arm for camera, okay? So before, if you guys watch a lot of my videos, you'll notice there's some camera collisions, like if you're in a really narrow space and your head would be in front of your crosshairs and you couldn't see what was in front of you. And this has been like an ongoing thing for a while. So they finally addressed it. And so for now, like it's the old SOCOM way. So basically, when you're up against the wall, the camera now goes over the player's head when compressed against a wall or object. And the boom arm now decompresses over time instead of instantly. So it kind of like, basically it goes over your head and then like you kind of zoom in a little bit and then it zooms out to go back to the regular to your regular like zoom. Because when you compress your head against the wall, it kind of like zooms above you and then kind of stays like that until you get off the wall. Then it waits like 2 seconds. I think one thing, we like this a lot. It's way better than the other one, but for like the devs who are listening, 2 seconds is kind of long. Because sometimes I'll be like, for instance, on Factory, sometimes I want to wall camp in the staircase and then like I'll hit a wall by accident and it'll just stay really zoomed in and I can't really like wall peek. I know people are like, hey, wall peeking's whack, but hey, it's SOCOM. So that was something that I really wanted to change, you know. Again, it's way better than what we had before, and you know they could always tweak it as long as we give them feedback, and I know we've been giving them that. So let's do it. Fix that up. Give us like 1.2 seconds, and we're good. And then yeah, other than that, I think there's like a jittery thing where it can't fully adjust, where it just keeps like kind of bouncing, but that's very rare. Again, that's in like very super close quarters. So I didn't really get affected by that, but I know it's there, so whatever. So the next one is spectating, right? Spectating. If you guys watch my videos, you will see that spectating has been updated, okay? Now you can see the health bars and you can see the weapons, and the nameplate above the player you're watching is no longer there. So there's a spectator. There was a spectator bug where late join switched teams in lobby before spectating could see other teams' nameplates. It has been fixed. So now, like before, you would switch teams when you get in the lobby because you could switch teams now, and you would get the other like players' name tags, so you could kind of like e-tag it for one round or something like that. I know it happened to me. I'm like, oh, this is whack, and then it went away. So I'm like, okay, I should report this, but apparently it was already reported, so we're good. But that's gone now. And yeah, for spectating, that's cool. Like you could see it, that you could see the health bar and all that. So it's a little bit cleaner. Like now I could understand when people are like, damn, I had no health, and that's why they're playing slow. And like now you could truly appreciate when people clutch, because I've seen times where people have like 37% and it's 2v1, and then they get like two pieces and it's freaking nasty, and you're like, oh, you're like, yeah, fun times at the H-Hour community. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a little bit of bugs in there. I'll probably get into that in a quick look because it's in there somewhere. Basically, you pick up a gun, or after you spectate, you know, and then you come in the next round, it kind of says that you have like an M41 SD, but you really have an M16, and it kind of stays there. So I know that feedback is gone. So I mean, that feedback is there, and then they're gonna try to reduce that and all that jazz. Continuing on though, round match / end movement. Player movement is not restricted at end of match round any longer. You can move around, jump, shoot, and currently kills registered after round timer count and stats. So cool thing is that before, the game would end and you would just freeze, and then you could get out of it by leaning, and then you can move around, but you couldn't shoot, climb, jump, or anything like that. So now you could kill people. Say like you win, like in Temple, you plant the bomb, and then there's a terrorist right there, and he's coming, and you shooting at him, then the bomb blows up, and then you guys stop moving. It's really awkward. But now that's gone. Now you could actually get in gunfights, and you could get the kill for it, and you could go to your stats. So yeah, that's that for round match end movement. Next is character bug fix. So apparently Sergeant Bob, the SOF operative, his pants seam would open when crawling. That's unfortunate, but that's fixed. For workshop, okay, so workshop, you can, I think this is for the people in the beta, so you could add a new map, and then you would put like logic at the end of it, so it will reset at the end of the round or something. So you can, I guess, for rotation purposes. I'm not sure what this is about, but there's a note here. It says workshop release has been impacted by the discovery of additional serious potential problems mappers can create for those who download. A full fix will require a much more robust standalone app that contains user files and rejects bad content. This is significant programming testing, so no planned date is released available until full analysis can be completed. So basically what that means is that they've run into some bugs, and we're not getting workshop until they fully analyze it, because apparently it's some really like scary stuff that could happen to you. I think like you get shit deleted. And it says, in the interim, we are reviewing whether there is a means to control what does not get released to protect workshop users. If we can develop an alternate approach that protects users and their files, we'll consider a beta release to HR owners of a certain approved map. So they're going to try to find a way to get around that, right? And maybe get it in our hands so we could actually play, because I know it's something that we want for so long. But yeah, we will keep you updated on your progress. So let's move on to the quick look that was released yesterday. Again, today's Tuesday when I'm making this video, but I'm gonna put it out on Wednesday. And it says, we all hope you had a great weekend and we enjoy the patch we put up on this past Saturday. Here's the patch, blah blah blah. We were informed of a couple quick issues. So again, like I said, that like icon title in weapon, like for One Life games, when you spectate or whatever, you pick up a weapon, the icon shows, but the weapon title stays the same or whatever. And then they're also reviewing what options are available to get us to workshop and in at least some of the community's hands, right? So again, I just said that. Hopefully they get something, you know, in our hands. So when will the next patch be? And they said we aren't 100% sure at the moment. They want to look at the beta workshop timeline before publishing a hard date for the next update. So it's kind of a blow, you know. This this update was really good, the one we just got. So it's kind of, we have to wait, you know. Again, we've been playing the waiting game for a while now, and I know people hate waiting. I hate waiting. People who don't have the game especially hate waiting because they don't, you know, they don't have the ability to play it. But pretty soon I'm gonna upload a lot more content for H-Hour outside of this. I'm just trying to find time slots because of school and stuff, but we'll get there. Something to keep you guys nice and hungry, because I'm the only one who really posts in the Reddit. A lot of the H-Hour guys don't really post in it, and plus they're always in the Discord, so you know they got 9 to 5s, and you know a lot of these dudes aren't internet savvy. Let's just put it that way. What else? We're social media savvy. How about that? And yeah, that's pretty much it. They said that it's important to mention for those who are new to the H-Hour, not forum regulars, that a community has provided tools both to help fellow gamers get together and meet each other, to provide information, or just for organized feedback to the studio. So I encourage everyone to consider using these tools or surveys. And shout outs to Tom for shouting me out for making these videos. You know, I do it for the community. I don't care about the thumbs down, the thumbs up. You know, I do it for information purposes. I don't care. I don't do this for money. I do this because I love this game and I want to see it through. Also, shout outs to Evil for making the gun survey. Shout outs to Evil for making Discord channel for all of us. You know, that's a big thing that people are overlooking, even because the mics in game are not perfect right now. So the Discord is something that we very appreciate, and you know, I love everybody in the community, all the hard workers. You know, there's too many people doing things, like all these map makers who are coming out with the sickest stuff. Like let's see if I can pull something up in my browser. I'm probably not putting it up in the video because I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow to just edit it. But let's see. Some Bolsifis is working on a Frostfire. So I know we had a Frostfire 3D view from I forgot his name, but this one he's kind of like making from scratch. It looks cool. He put like a little sign with the date and time. That's pretty badass. I like it. I like it a lot. Good stuff. But yeah, guys. Again, we won't get our workshop right now. I want it so bad, bro. You guys don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I know I'm not gonna keep talking because it's 14 minutes long so far, and you know, we got it out of the way. But yeah, rest assured, I will be uploading stuff, especially when workshop drops. I'll try to bring out some more content. I want to kind of focus on what the inside of the community is like for H Hour, because there's some really funny guys in there. I've had some like really hilarious moments in the last couple days. But yeah, guys, thanks again for watching. Remember, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and a sub and comment. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you don't like about H Hour. Tell me what you love about H Hour. Whatever, anything. I'm here. I'm all ears. So subscribe to the channel. Also, you can follow me on Twitch. I streamed H Hour last night, so I could probably fill in some time slots, like from here and there. Maybe not really long, because again, I'm a competitive Street Fighter V player, so it takes up a lot of my time when I do have free time, because I'm trying to get back on the grind. But H Hour is still in my mind all the time, man. You could also, that twitch.tv/spab_rog, excuse me. And you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MrSpab. Also follow SOF Studios on Twitter. It's the latest update. Oh, how did I forget? Here's some optimistic news for you guys. I'm sorry if you're, a lot of people might have closed down by now the video, but if you go to Twitter and you go to Russ's page, you see something. You see something nice. Okay, maybe something very sweet. He says, "I will never stop working on H Hour. I try, but it pulls me right back. Winky face." Or whatever. And then there's two screenshots, and one you see is Sismus, right? And it's in the church, but I mean, again, it's a really nice screenshot, but I don't know what the purpose of that means. Is that a tease or something? I see a factory inside the middle warehouse, and you see some shelves with the mannequins. And I'm just like, is this a tease for the 5th map? Oh, if it is, bro, I'm gonna faint, because I can't wait. We've been waiting on this 5th and 6th map for a long time, and if we could get that before the workshop, oh, that'd be beautiful. But again, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next Wednesday. Peace.